hit that like button. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. God is good. You know, I usually come on at 11, sometimes a little later, sometimes a little earlier. I was sitting up here seeing what was going on in the chat room. Nothing as usual. Where y'all at? Hit the like button. Shout out to my moderators, Amanda, Brittany, to my researchers out there who see the direction of the show, of just this one in particular. We got coffee and cushion, other things lined up. But I just been really thinking hard about this red pill community and how contradictory it is. I have to take a step back. You know, I'm a little under the weather right now, but I still got up today and gonna do my live stream. Got a little flu, you know what I'm saying? So I sweated it out, ate a little bit, sweated it out, drank a lot of fluid, press one, just did it right there last night. I don't even know how I'm on the air. It must be God, because I wouldn't have made it. I don't know how I got the flu yesterday when I get off the air. I go into complete chill mode. That's kind of like why I got off the air yesterday. At the time, I was still supposed to stay on for. I was supposed to cover a few more topics, but I ended up getting the chills really bad. And, you know, fought through it. We fight through it. Press one. I was down yesterday. I couldn't even get up. I'm like, damn, all that when I got off the air, I'm just laying there like, what? But that's how it happens. It's not how you get knocked down. It's how you get up and fight it. You got to mentally beat the shit. Press one. How to get rid of it. Press one. Sweat it out. Sweat that shit out. Press one. Drink a lot of water. Sweat it out and go to bed. Don't smoke. That's going to make it feel worse. Press one. Don't smoke. Don't smoke. Thug that shit out, right, Shiva? Thug that shit out. You get over it. You know, I'm kind of chilly right now, but I got a job to do. And I'm always up for a good fight on YouTube, on the YouTube street, the Urban Conservative. And I just want to go over a few videos. Could I do that with my audience? Can I go over some video with you that is disturbing? You know, I went back and started doing my research on Andrew Tate and this whole marketing scheme they use with Andrew Tate. Being that Taj called in with the same blueprint, it put me back on Andrew. Press one. It put me back on Andrew ass. Then it had me thinking, how did they sell Andrew Tate? Again, we're not judging it we're judging this situation by the fruit that is bare from these media conglomerates who advertise this trafficker and admitted relationship with a 15-year-old girl and took her to Slovenia and took her to Romania where she opened up. Press one. And I'm trying to figure out, this is the trafficking shit everybody been waiting for. Press one. The man got passports all over the place. America looking for him. Everybody looking for him. They finally get him, and they on the internet talking about, oh, it's because he's popular. That's not why people pick you up, because you're popular and you talk shit about women that most police officers would agree with. Press one. It's what's popping on the internet. Even police officers and lawyers on the motherfucking internet. Shout out to the real police officers out there doing a fine job across America. And I'm not talking about Mr. Officer Tatum, the ex-football player. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about all the other fine officers that's out in the world putting in the good work for your federal government. Press one. But this Officer Tatum, say his name again. Tatum, press one. Mufasa. I bet you I'm blasted over there at their media group. I'm target number one. Press one. Kev Gills is target number one. Why? Because I got so much material and I'm the perfect debt slave. Press one. I'm the perfect wage slave. If you can get me over, press one. If you can sign me, you like, damn, this motherfucker will sit up here and do his job for hours and hours because it's natural. That's a fucking $1 million. That's like an oil tycoon. But Kev ain't no fool. Press one. He ain't no fool. I was thinking about signing a deal to the media group that everybody. I'm kidding, I wasn't. But I was thinking about signing a deal until they had this mix-up this past week and a half, 2 weeks, of Mr. Steven Crowder exposing the right-wing media group, as the Daily Wire, peanut-headed ass Shapiro, ain't Jemima-looking ass Candace Owens. Press one. If you don't know who Candace Owens is, that's my former crush. Press one. She let me down. Press one. That's my former crush. I used to like Candace, but she let me down, and she allowed the daily media to put her on the face of press one, the new Sarah bottles. Press one. She's just a debt slave worker, and now I see exactly how it works. Press one. I see exactly their advertising firm. Andrew Tate got them niggas out there working like a slave shop thinking that they building a goddamn matrix-free red pill zone in motherfucking Romania and probably Brazil from what I'm getting from the black people. Woo, these passport brothers, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble too. I just want to let y'all know. Y'all in trouble too. The red pills, the black pills, don't worry, ladies. Ladies, press one. Don't worry. They all going to jail. Press one. All these niggas out here woonty-wop talking about how American women ain't shit and modern black women ain't shit and all them participate in the advertising and selling and actually traveling with an accused pedophile. Press one. A trafficker of an underage girl. That's a pedophile to me. Somebody who grooms. That's a person like that. And he's also been known to be in other people's DMs, politicians' daughters and stuff. So this whole thing may have gotten to this goddamn motherfucker head. And I'm trying to figure this out. How are the same people who attack the left by all these little social stupid groups, but y'all protect traffickers? Press one. And y'all support slave wage. Press one. That's incredible. That's incredible. Now, let me take you to this video since we're talking about slave wages. Remember I told y'all about Pearly Things and that they're using the Kevin Samuels blueprint? I think they got a laptop or something. Press one. I think they got Kevin Samuels' laptop and format and got around Kevin Samuels. Press one and stole his whole thing. We didn't know about no damn Andrew Tate or nobody till Kevin Samuels died on that hurtful day. Press one. Hit that like button and subscribe. Kev, you didn't notice Taj not even on after yesterday's show? He'd be on. Why you talk about Taj? I wouldn't be on neither. I'm like, damn, everybody gonna think I'm fucked up when it was really an authentic expression. Who knows what he say? Shit like that. Who know? What I'm saying is, it's a lot of people with advertising blueprints that's the same as this media group that had advertised for Tate, Andrew Tate, and pushing and you know what I'm saying? Because who's to say everybody's making money off Andrew Tate's videos now? Unit by unit. Press one. Unit by unit. Kevin Samuels videos. Who's running these pages with all Kevin Samuels anti-hate? Unit by unit. Press one. Everybody's becoming rich off of Kevin Samuels. Those are the things that get me wondering, those insurance fucking rap deals. Motherfucker sign a person then they end up in trouble or dead, and y'all using material from a long, nah. Press 1. Hit that like button and subscribe. New thought process, new media. Yeah, not driven by stupid ass corporate profits, more about the truth.
Like my dad employed 250 people. And I'm telling you, people don't care as long as we make money.
You hear that? Her daddy employed 250 people. And people don't care unless we make money. Now listen.
I'm trying to get the cheapest employee that will do the most amount of work. That's my goal. And so
press 1. You see? You see that? And that's why you're needed. You need to see this. You can't dare bring up the fact that the Democrats bringing up slavery or created slavery, because it wasn't just the Democrats. It was Republicans. It was white Republicans too, who enslaved and put black people in FEMA camps and caused the worldwide, nationwide eugenics program, which genocided all of the African Americans and poisoned them by way of Agent Orange. It's time to tell the truth about this neo-Nazi, neocon communists, along with these liberal socialists who are keeping you back from the truth. Candace all day, gay people, this one, dogs on the moon. She don't give a shit. She'd defend anybody who defends Andrew Tate. Something wrong with you. So I'm starting to see, I wouldn't want to be in business with nobody who marketed and markets trafficking of Andrew Tate and be forced to defend him by way of contract. I'm not defending shit. Niggas is trafficking. That's what they doing. Hit the like button. Niggas is wage slave working. That's what they doing. They probably say, you don't got nothing but 20,000 views. Take this little $3,000 check and give us all this right here. I'm like Steven Crowder. We get more. Well, we get that, bro. What you talking about? Press what? Is that what you talking about? We get support. We got organic truth. That's it. And now I'm thinking like, damn. All these people are in contract with the media groups who supported Andrew Tate. Press 1. And because Alex Jones, press 1. Alex Jones and them be the biggest conspiracy theory. Y'all hold some attachment to these people. No, they support it. They go Paul Watson of Alex Jones right there. This is the trafficker Andrew Tate right here with the Make America. They was trying to bring him into the white conservative traffickers. And you didn't know? How you didn't know? It's all over the internet. It's been on the internet for 3-4 years. You don't want to pay attention, and you want to bombard the media waves, the airwaves, with attacking other people. Candace Owens. That's all they do, is attack other people to do what? To deflect from the reality is we may have a whole sex trafficking ring right on the internet. Blue pill, black pill, conservative, all these people, and trying to find a way to launder trafficking money. Press 1. We allowed to ask this question. He in prison. Are y'all funneling money? Is this why you don't want to support Donald Trump no more? No, you support Donald Trump. Your ass is a supporter of traffickers. They said that this man took a 15-year-old girl from Slovenia, Candace Owens. Yet y'all sit up on it, you right-wing neocon hawks, media hawks, with all of the corporations and oil companies and tycoons behind you to do what? Oh, y'all getting money. And I don't want no parts of it. I'm glad Romania picked his ass up and took all the cars. Any person trafficking, get everything seized. Everything in your life. Press 1. Anybody caught in trafficking. Them the rules now. I was wondering why Candace Owens was attacking Megan. But now I got a video of Andrew Tate saying how many people Megan was fucking all over the football team and all over the Europe and all this shit, just disrespecting. And now I see she was probably a victim. You guys are doing a great number at attacking victims. What is that called when you get caught trafficking and the people come out and say, no. What is that called? Other than deflection. What is that called in media? It was like a media blitz of, oh, no, they coming after him because it's the Matrix. Grown men talking about they coming after him because it's the Matrix over that he's trafficking and he's already been caught with a 15-year-old girl from Slovenia. Gaslighting. Thank you. So they go straight gaslighting when they attack the victims. Press 1. See, Candace got a bad habit of this shit. And we don't be paying attention because we be too worried about rap. And we can make little comments here and there from our perspective. But I had to go back. Well, who's this? Is they media groups? Could they all be a part of the same media group who supported Andrew Tate? I think so. I think that these little broke down commission making media groups are trying to use YouTubers to scapegoat them into terrible situations. Press 1. That's what I think. By way of social media, y'all better be careful. You better be careful. You better be careful. Hit that like button. That they gaslight the victim and say, no. Look, we got them on camera enjoying themselves. Fresh and fit. Them too. They supported him. They still on a full blitz campaign, even though it's looking worse and worse for Andrew Tate. Shout out to the super chat. My Cash App. Excuse me. Who is this? God bless y'all with the support, man. I'm FUBU. Remember that. And I have no shame in my game. You want to support the newest up-and-coming conservative yet urban podcast, the Urban Conservative? Go right there to my Cash App right there, just like Royal Purple. God bless you, Royal Purple. See? They was hoping, Royal Purple, that we would drift off into history. They didn't know I was going to do history like that, only to present to you how it's going down. They didn't know. Yeah, send his ass to history. Yeah, good, Kev. The black genocide. Yeah, do that shit. But do not. Press one. Nah, bruh. Because it all goes back into the same shit. Is the current right wing, I'm going to ask the real questions because I'm not controlled by oil companies and media marketing firms who would threaten me with the loss of revenue and $100,000 motherfucking fine. Press, I don't have that. Hit that like button and subscribe. I don't got that. The only thing I got is this truth. So I think they all knew what Andrew Tate was doing, and that's why they still defending Andrew Tate to this day. And not only that, I ran across an interview, shout out to Teresa, and she asked me if I knew about Nicole Arbor. Press one. Now, we African American, we don't know shit about Nicole Arbor. Press one. We don't know shit about this. That's why I'm here at the Urban Conservative. Press one. We don't know shit about none of these white folk in this fucking game. Press one. So I went back. Press one. Shout out to Teresa. She says, Kev, you should know about these people because you're going into a new press. Naturally, you're just going. We all know Kev is striking them right now. So I went and found Nicole Arbor, and she's going to tell us black folk, press one, because Candace like to play two sides. And y'all not going to be playing white people against black people while y'all trolling everybody, gang stalking, and supporting pedophiles and damn traffickers like Andrew Tate, allegedly. Press one. Busted. So I got to bring y'all Nicole. Now, Nicole is a sweetheart on this video. I don't know about her life. I'm not endorsing Nicole other than giving her free promotion to the black community. Press one. Maybe we get Nicole on the interview. Press one. And giving her a few exposure to the reality of how Candace Owens hurt you. Because we don't trust Candace Owens. Press one. She let us down. She betrayed Donald Trump. And she tried to say liberals are for the cancel culture when she's for the cancel culture. But we're going to get into that a little more. Press one. KevRow. So let's check out Ms. Nicole, and she has a lot to say about these gang stalkers and how this ruined her life and the scandalous shit, the pathetic behavior of Candace Owens and her team when it's dealing with stalkers and gang stalkers. Listen to her. Here's Nicole Arborer, All Right Reserve. Thank you.
That for the last 9 years, I've been a victim of stalking, harassment, and worse by a group of men. They've stalked me, they've harassed me, they've engaged in financial abuse. I've had to move so many times I lost count. I've had to change my phone numbers. I've had to cancel shows. I've had to do so many things.
They ruined her financial standing.
And I think the hardest thing I've had to do was stay quiet, especially if you guys know my personality, for my own safety. What Candace Owens did to me during this, when I was at my most afraid, when I was terrified, when I was scared, when I was dealing with victim services, when I was hiding, when I had to have personal security with me, when I couldn't sleep through the night because people were coming to stomp my teeth out because they thought I made up that I was raped. Now, it sounds far-fetched, but it's not their first time doing this.
Y'all hear this?
One of their buddies actually murdered the girl. They were doing this too. I don't remember what happened, maybe last year. Her name is Maddie. She had similar things happening to her, and then he eventually killed her and then killed himself. So while I was dealing with
Let me tell y'all something. Gang stalking in these firms and these cliques. Let me tell you something. They got the biggest trolls on the internet and gang stalkers, and they ruthless. Press one. They ruthless. No, she not lying. No, she not lying. I don't call victims liars over here. I don't call victims liars. I'm sorry for you. I don't know how you just came up in your brain that she lying. Press one. Maybe that's the things that you do. I don't know about no fake tears. Women wear makeup. There's a lot of times where I'm emotional. Doesn't matter. You're a trafficker supporter. You're that's this guy right here in the chat room. See? They be so quick to call women liars when it's on them. See, she lying. Get up out of here, Candace Owens. That's Candace Owens. Get your bald-headed ass up out of here. Press one. Get out of here trolling. Your little stupid media group. He ain't lying. I believe her. I, too, suffered a massive gang stalking experience right on YouTube. So I, press one. So me in this situation here, oh, yeah. This sounds all too familiar. Let's go.
They specifically told me not to talk about this stuff publicly because these guys are very scary. They're very scary guys who were actively, like, together executing.
It ain't even been 5 minutes, huh? And I'm not your bro. Who the fuck is that in the chat room talking about bro? I ain't your bro. What you talking about? I'm not your bro. Stop calling me a bro. I don't fuck with you. I'm not your bro. Your soul is tainted. You too judgmental. Like Shiva said. Shout out to Shiva. She said, it's only been 5 minutes. It ain't even been 5 minutes. Y'all niggas already, it's been 1 minute and 55 seconds.
This horror movie-like plan against me. And I was told to continue on with my life. Don't say anything. Don't engage. We got to get you somewhere safe. And I went on the Candace Owens show. After she was trying to cancel Chrissy Teigen. And I said, I don't believe in cancel culture. I had made a video saying cancel culture is for pussies. And
Right? Right? And don't Candace Owens say cancel culture is what the left do? No. You are the most sadistic woman because you started a whole cancel culture against Christian Teigen, whether people feel it was valid or not. That's contradictive. And it looks like you're deflecting from what you're doing. Again, the Black Lives Matter, you too profited from the destruction. Bless it.
I still believe that. I do not believe in cancel culture, especially with what I have experienced. I had a man make up stories about me 9 years ago, or make up stories about being abused. He made them up and let people believe they were about me until I was canceled or getting canceled and losing money. And the ramifications of that have lasted 9 years of my life with not a single media outlet caring about the truth. So I went on Candace's show to debate her on cancel culture. She wanted to cancel Chrissy Teigen. She started the hashtag cancel Chrissy Teigen.
She started the hashtag cancel Chrissy Teigen. So she's a hypocrite in itself.
After I had supported Candace against all of my friends, were like, stay the fuck away from that girl. She's evil. She pushes horrible things.
Oh my goodness. Press 1. See? Horrible things. Horrible. One of the most disgusting media personalities and racist. It's like this media group is using her to rewrite history under her and Ben Shapiro. His snobby ass. These two individuals, this black and this Jew here, are the worst combination. A female black and a heartless, soulless pretender of a Jew. A straight pretender whose family wasn't even in the Holocaust. That's self-admitted. So you don't even get no sympathy. Fake ass American. Press 1. Ain't nothing worse than a black woman and a Jew coming up with media schemes on how to make us look like criminals and thugs and how modern women ain't shit. They got a whole new campaign against you women. Against us. This is a shame.
I'm like, guys,
And when a white woman, excuse my language, when a white woman is saying this is some evil shit, she pushes evil narratives. Oh yes, that's evil.
come on, give her a shot. Maybe people are just talking poorly about her because she has different ideas. I didn't want to cancel anybody, so I gave Candace a shot. I supported her as a friend. I cheered her on. She asked me to come on her show to help promote the first episode of her show. I did. She asked me for show ideas. I gave them. I believe I'm the person who told her about BLM being a scam. The company, not the people or the movement. I believe that came from me. I told her about that, which turned into this documentary that she did. I had supported her as a friend, but I can't support cancel culture, and I can't support doing the exact opposite that you say you stand for.
Now, ain't that something?
And you should call people out. And that's what friendship is being able to say, hey, that's not right. That's not what we do here.
And that's contradictive.
That's not what we stand for. I was like, Candace, what are you doing? Let's debate this then. Everything doesn't have to be a giant blow up. It can actually just be a discussion. The night before, her and I have a chat. I let her scream it out. She was really upset that I would dare post anything that goes against her. She took it really personally.
This lets you know the personality is these so-called slave wage workers for a particular media group.
And wouldn't separate her from the topic. Let her vent and understood where she was coming from. Said, this industry can be tough. I understand how you may have taken it as I was coming at you, not at the topic. I'm paraphrasing, but something along those lines. So it's like, okay, yeah, we'll go have our debate. We'll debate the topic and then we'll go grab dinner and we're good to go. I had confided in her about what I was experiencing with these stalkers and how scary it was. And I told her who they were. And I told her that I was genuinely afraid. The messages I was getting were so disturbing and frequent. They knew where I was. They could find me. I'd get messages saying that they knew what I was wearing, and they were right when they would message me. Fast forward to her show. She instantly did exactly what the right pretends to not like when the left does. She took a comedy video and sarcasm and read it as a script out of context on purpose to try and make me look like a really bad person. Yeah, generally, if you take somebody's jokes and you read them out of context and you read them as a fucking TED Talk, it's gonna sound really bad. But that was your intent, was to take it out of context on purpose. And
this show you how manipulative media personnel here from this particular media group and Candace Owens, how it really is. This is how I'm able to get rest at night. I don't want to be around these people. Oh, no. They don't get no rest. They up all the middle of the night. They get up and do some more streams. They're all like robotic, like, and she's not even popular like that. Candace Owens isn't as popular as Candace Owens thinks.
Audience to think I'm some horrible person that wants bad things to happen to kids and teens, and I'm on Chrissy Teigen's side when I was the one who brought up Chrissy Teigen to you, Candace, and you know that. Because I was on your podcast back when it was on PragerU, and I did a whole segment about fuck Chrissy Teigen, and you edited it out. You had never heard of Chrissy and doing all these things. I'm the one who brought it up to you. And then you tried to make it seem like I was on Chrissy Teigen's side.
It's crazy when a person has a track record and knows exactly when you did it, what you did, and the manipulation of video editing to make it give it a certain perception instead of the correct perception. Or a more fair and balanced perception.
I support this bully. I support her trying to make girls kill themselves. She engaged the right and conservatives to act in the identical way to the left, and everything they say that they are against, she was engaging them to do the exact same thing to somebody else. Candace Owens is the kind of person.
So can you say she's lying? No. No. She just posted the videos right there. Press 1, there are no friends in the media game, and I don't give a fuck who you are. Another 300 seconds on timeout. Who cares?
Who thinks that whoever yells the loudest wins the argument. So I debated her, and frankly, I crushed her. What to the left, and everything they say that they are against, she was engaging them to do the exact same thing to somebody else. Candace Owens is the kind of person who thinks that whoever yells the loudest wins the argument. So I debated her, and frankly, I crushed her. What happened next was the most evil thing I've ever even heard of.
Uh-oh. What happened?
And it has disturbed me so much that I just had to I had to tell myself that this couldn't have possibly been happening.
What'd she do?
There's no way this happened.
What'd she do?
But it did. I hadn't spoken publicly about this. I had only posted one court document under the direction of the legal process. I was told, just post that one thing so people kind of know what's going on. I hadn't publicly spoken about this on purpose. This is hard for me to get through. When Candace Owens should have been a friend and helped protect me as a woman, as a friend, as anybody, as anything, as a coworker. She tried to out me on her show as a victim. She said the names of these men on her show.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay.
And she started backing them up and victim shaming me.
Told you. I told you.
And no, she wasn't just
this is a habit of
victim
hers.
shaming me. She was mocking me on her show and said all of their names. And she knew specifically that I was told by victim services not to say these guys' names out loud. This is all they wanted. They wanted more fuel. They want more people to come at me. They want more people to come after me.
Yes.
She knew I was fucking terrified. I out-debated her, so she was going to wreck my life.
Damn, Candace.
And she did everything she could from that moment to wreck my life. I was there for the purpose of her smearing me to help these men. The footage of me on that show was given in real time to the 4 men that at that moment I had a restraining order against.
Wow.
Allegedly, it was Gina, Candace Owens' manager, standing backstage filming me and giving that footage to those men so they could post it online before the show even aired and smear me. They had a
Wow. Wow. She tried to X you out, girl. Wow, Candace. Wow.
premeditated plan with Candace Owens' manager and Candace allegedly that no matter what was going to happen on that show, she was going to punish me for daring to debate her, for daring to have an
So she out here setting females up. Somebody said in the chat room, she's the same chick. She out here setting people up. Nah, man. Candace Owens is this is by far the most evil shit that you can do to people. This is the most evil shit, and she don't have a soul to do this. Oh no! What did I tell you about Candace Owens? She like that black woman who hung around all rich white people her whole life just to sue the white boys who called her a nigger. Press one, the N word, and she get 20,000, 30,000, 15,000, I don't know, from the NAACP, NAA. Now she don't like. So Candace is pretty much known for being vicious, raising money, pretending, using racism, but now hate racism because her media group she works for have a different perspective on history. But that's some evil shit. That's some evil shit.
opinion and to actually stand up for the values that conservatives pretend they have. I have to say that again so that we can understand that. 4 men that I was so scared of, I had to file restraining orders because their actions were resulting in threats, credible threats to my life. Super fans, like picture horror movie super fans that won't leave me alone. Candace Owens took it as a game. Let's fucking cancel Nicole Arbor. Let's get her. Let's get these dangerous, scary men who have a history of domestic violence I'm going to help them. It's so disturbing. You don't out a stalking victim or a domestic violence victim or any sort of victim on your show as a gotcha moment. Yeah. Mentally and emotionally healthy people wouldn't do that. The only segment I was supposed to be there for was that topic. I was supposed to have a one-on-one debate with her, and then she switched it to me being on the panel because she's a coward. I thanked everybody at the show. I thanked the audience. I thanked everybody on the set. And I left when my segment was done. I had staff from Daily Wire chasing me out of the building as I was leaving, crying, women crying, apologizing to me profusely, saying they had nothing to do with that. I've heard a bunch of them have quit working with Candace since. The makeup artist from set that day messaged to apologize and let me know that she had nothing to do with that. I reached out to Jeremy from Daily Wire and was basically like, why for a debate on this topic would you?
What show? The Daily Wire. Press 1. What show? The Daily Wire, family. This is this media conglomerate advertising. The big major tech and gasoline, petroleum corporations make a killing with these fake neocons propagandas.
Put me in harm's way. Why would you do that? He agreed that didn't need to be in the episode. And basically as a trade, I had to act like I stormed off the set so that they could get ratings.
So in order, and then Officer Tatum does a video. Candace makes her walks off stage. I see it now. This whole thing is fake. The whole right-wing, modern woman, red pill, black pill, conservative propaganda group, it's all fake. They all work for big oil and tech, an algorithm to get you to do things, and their boss get paid commissions off of, you guys are just, you did better stand to yourself. Damn.
Roll that back in your head for a second. I'm a victim of stalking and worse. I don't have to get into all of it. Candace Owens tried to out me and what I've been through on her show put me in danger. And to preserve my safety, I had to pretend and let them get this soundbite and let them roll with this big story so that Candace can get ratings off of it. And in exchange, they wouldn't put me in direct harm's way by posting that segment. I had to make that trade. I was a girl alone in a brand new city in America. I'm from Canada. I didn't have my family and friends with me. I had to make that trade. I made some vague comment along the lines of, if I try and make anything of this, then they're going to come for me. The full force of Daily Wire smearing a stalking victim because she didn't want to be outed for her own safety. Literally just let this stuff sink in. There were comments made that they're going to delete different parts of it too because it didn't make Candace look good. They don't think a female audience would like what she did to me. She said out loud that she was going to cancel me. And that kind of goes against everything that Daily Wire says they stand for.
Wow. So Candace is a little piece of crap.
And it's hard to believe that those people, I'm going to say those people over at Daily Wire. Daily Wire, if you would like to exclude yourself from this, feel free to let me know. Mentally unwell people get obsessed with people. And it's scary. Dolly Parton currently holds the record for the most restraining orders. And I'm not going to pretend it only happens to people with followings or celebrities. There are so many stories of women or men being stalked, harassed, and then something bad, really bad happens to them.
That's true.
And I was right in that cusp, in that timeline of something might happen to me. And I was forced to negotiate my integrity.
Damn, it almost seems like they planned that whole situation, even with the people sent. Why would her manager? That it has to be Daily Wire. I'm gonna be real with you. If they're controlling the production, they're behind the stalking. It's a high probability that they are the ones behind the stalking, the gang stalking, the constant trolling, all this. Listen, Miss Lewis, I'm not on that. I'm talking about this right now. You got to call in. I'm not on that right now. You got to call in. I'm not talking about World Fair. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a specific gang stalking mentality. And if you can't stay there, I don't know what to tell you. I'm talking about something very specific. Not nothing else. Because this is what they do. Y'all saying cute words that relate to what I study, and I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. What I'm talking about is a whole media conglomerate trolling, gang stalking, and using their media pundits to bully people in and out of position. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
And the truth with Daily Wire in exchange for my safety. If that doesn't sit well with you, good. I don't expect you to blindly believe me. And the good thing about consistently being a good person, regardless of smear campaigns and people who joined them over the last 9 years, is that there are good people who've been looking out for me. And one of those really good people gave me the footage. I don't like that you have used your audience to engage in cancel culture. Can we call people out? Yes. Can we say that the behavior was disgusting? Yes. But I did not put on a MAGA hat, lose friends and family and brand deals and business and everything to stand for free speech and against cancel culture to have the same people do it. It does not work. You're not being realistic. I'm calling you out on this. It's like, I don't believe in cancel culture. I think it's a bad thing.
You did 3 videos and you mentioned my name, so now you're saying...
Well, I mentioned your name after, and I said I think she's amazing and she's very intelligent and she's great, and I'm not against Candace. Those were my words in the video, and you know this. I will not let you make this a Nicole versus Candace issue. I directed your audience to be as...
Look. Candace is just... Oh my goodness. Officer Tatum. You guys.
nasty as Chrissy.
I think the reason that you were quite frankly triggered is because there's an entire series on YouTube called Surviving Nicole Arbor where 4 men have talked about how you have abused them. And the entire reason you were triggered is because I used the hashtag Surviving Chrissy Teigen and you called yourself a name.
Okay.
Men, we let me respond.
This is why you have...
Wait, she brought up the 4 men? Wait a minute. What the f?
YouTube called Surviving Nicole Arbor, where 4 men have talked about how you have abused them. And the entire reason you were triggered is because I used the hashtag Surviving Chrissy Teigen, and you called yourself an idiot.
Okay.
You called men B words.
Let me respond. This is why you have
and you're calling my followers vitriolic. If this is what I was, no, it's not.
You know that those stories are not true.
You started the whole argument with me
before this, and now you're trying to be a bitch.
I have to break up these segments of the show in 30-second clips, so I'm not flagged for copyright by the
Oh
Daily Wire.
my
Even though
goodness.
this footage wasn't aired, they still might hit me with that. So I wanted to go really quick over some common stalking behaviors that Stalking Prevention Awareness has posted on their website. They include unwanted contact, spreading rumors, following and spying, showing up places, leaving gifts, and waiting for the victim. During this episode, Candace Owens helped my stalkers engage in 3 of these dangerous behaviors.
So all
Back
these
to the clips.
unwanted calls that I be getting throughout my night and throughout my days, every day, that's called stalking. I can actually build a report and get their IPs and begin talking to them and set them up to be arrested. Press 1. You see? All of those are stalking. That's stalkers. So I can just sit up there and talk to them and pretend like everything is good. Meanwhile, we getting them. Press 1. Thank you so much, Nicole.
These are people that I have restraining orders against that are weird fans. I actually can't talk about this because there's a legal battle.
There's always a legal battle when somebody's calling you out on your own BS.
She said there's always a legal battle going on when somebody's calling you out. There is a legal battle going on.
There's a vitriolic.
That's not true.
They're not vitriolic. I think
That's not true. You're lying. You can't just go toe to toe with me right now.
What am I lying about specifically?
Okay, specifically, there are 4 men. Well, actually, I can't. You know for a damn fact. You guys are gonna have to edit this out. We can't have this online.
So at this point, I had
Wow.
already expressed to Candace that we can't have this online. I need to keep this private. She had already known from our private conversations I was scared of these men and actively seeking help from victim services. I lost track of how many times over the 9 years this has been going on that I told these men to leave me alone, stop contacting me, stop trying to contact me, and that they're scaring me.
I think what you just did is disgusting. You just took something personal and private that I've talked to you about.
It's not private. It's all over the internet. What are you talking about? Brian Upchurch, Matthew Santoro, Tommy Dex, who you brought up to me on the phone call yesterday. It's on the internet. It's not private. I've never spoken to you about.
So I had already vocalized a boundary
That's
with Candace. Let the show know we
crazy.
can't have this online. She knew that I was uncomfortable. I was visually uncomfortable. And she
Angelina Moore said they gossip is a lot better than ours, huh? Look at this.
proceeded anyway to name them name by name while her manager, I'm going to say allegedly, even though it's pretty obvious what happened, gave this footage in real time to my stalkers.
They live
Let's
stream.
make sure that in the post she doesn't say that we didn't give her.
Wow. So she's live streaming and she gives the footage to that. Hold on. So she's live streaming and she get a footage to old girl. I mean, they live streaming and Instagramming this personal conversation of men being named, and a Candace attacked this woman. That's cold. Right there on the show. When it seemed like Candace Owens is jealous of this woman. Damn, that's true. She did all this because this woman disagreed with her. I don't feel bad for Candace or nothing about her. See, shit happened to people. I don't give a fuck if y'all over there and y'all think people is good people and they get to asking, if God is real, why they let good things happen to bad things happen to good people? How you know people is good? How you know? It ain't no damn good. Press 1. People forgot what they did. That's what it is. You forgot what you done. Oh, no, you ain't good. You just went on and became good to somebody else and forgot what you did. Press 1. See? And no, I don't believe in karma. That's satanic. I believe in the judgment of what the curse that you set upon yourself. Press 1. No, all that karma shit is satanic. That's for a person can do something to you and wish things on you and take it off of them. No, you involved. You believe in karma. You believe in karma. I believe in law and you cursing yourself for being out of bounds. All that other spooky shit, that's for women when they be daydreaming about nothing. Press 1. That's for women and shit, bro. I follow the law. That's rap.
With friends like those who go up and make videos of people on the internet calling you a pussy, who needs leftist enemies?
Just breaking up the clips again, and want to point out to anyone listening on the pod that Candace is smiling while she's doing this.
Yes.
Good. I know that you guys want the clip of me leaving, so I'm going to give it to you. And I appreciate you having me on. I would love for a real conversation sometime, because I just think what just happened here is really gross, and it did need to happen. I think that we have the opportunity to be better human beings, better women, and set a better example, and I hope that we can do that.
And I think that you're saying that now, so you should have started thinking about that before you posted 3 videos about me.
None of them insult.
But, you know,
None of them insult.
goodbye, girl.
So after the show, Jeremy apparently told her we're going to chop out that little segment. But they didn't just chop out that little segment. They chopped out a lot. They chopped out where I was clearly out debating Candace on the topic,
All of us women could be friends, but you refuse.
where she was getting frustrated, where she was yelling on top of me constantly, where she said that she was going to cancel me. Allegedly, Candace Owens had been taping all of our phone conversations that we had privately as friends.
What? Wait a minute. See, that's why Steven Crowder did what he did. Because that's what they do. Press 1. Because that's what they do. There's nothing talented about Candace Owens. She can't sing. She can't rap. She can't dance. Only thing she's good at is talking down on black people because her husband is a Lloyd of London who stole everything from them. But to record phone calls, isn't that what Candace Owens just said about Steven Crowder? And how could he? And this woman is full of shit. Hit the like button, contribute to the page. My Cash App, cash tag is Gil's Gang. This woman is full of shit. Wasn't she just complaining about crowd? Oh, could you do this? You videotape. Y'all do this. This is what y'all do. You don't know how many people recorded me. They just be thinking I'm stupid. I'm playing video games or something. Just chill out. That's why I just stopped taking calls. If you can't call in during my show, it ain't really worth it. I'm really starting my own, my little brand up correctly. And, with my co-hosts and shit in many different niches per se. And, yeah, I got this. There's nothing.
Forever.
Recording calls, Candace.
She alluded to airing one of our private conversations on her show. So just imagine that. Imagine you call someone that you think is a buddy and they're taping the phone call. And then they're mad at you on their TV show and they're going to air your private conversation.
Oh.
Where you talked about being scared of these guys that you have a restraining order against.
Conversations that we had privately, I'm saying.
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
We can't post our private combos.
Okay, why not?
Who does that?
Because you're saying
Oh, my goodness, Candace. So you want to post that she's afraid of these men who's gang stalking her, who is in the business. Is that what this is? Shout out to my Cash App. Let me see who this is. Is that what this is? Press 1. Shout out to TC, Noble Tyron. Shout out to you, King, my man, for the good fight. That's right. Get up here. I got the flu. I got 2 oranges ready to go. Press 1. My throat is a little choppy. I got the chills. I keep getting the chills in my hairs on my skin, even though I'm like Jacob and smooth. Press 1, like the Bible say. Even though I'm like Jacob, these little hairs that I got, they standing up. I get chill bumps and shit. But you know what? My mind is on this. So my body can do whatever it wants to. My heart and my mind is on this. Facts. Press 1. Candace asking if she can replay the personal calls where she's afraid of these gentlemen. Why would you want to do that? How evil is that? How vindictive is that? Oh, the black community don't even want that. Nowhere around. Press, that's the most disrespectful, disingenuous, what's the word again where they attack victims? I just brought up the fact that this whole red pill community went on gaslighting the whole pill trafficking community, and they're trying to make new stars every day. Press 1, and we got that coming right after this. Shout out Mediocre Tutorials, the next Andrew Tate up to bat. So we're going to get that, and that'll be right after this on the Urban Conservative. Press 1. Oh, don't forget the black pill. That's the black side of the red pill. These niggas want to travel to Romania and Brazil for sex tourism in Thailand. Press 1 and getting themselves caught up and about to use that young man, that 23-year-old young man, as a scapegoat. Press 1. That's what they doing. They about to use him as a scapegoat. Watch. I'm the one who told y'all when King Von died, they put $100,000 hit on his head. The black community just got to that last week. I sat up here and told you why and how and why Von do that shit on camera. No. That's why I call this shit tomorrow's news today. So it may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. But you're going to see more and more of these vindictive. When you work with individuals like this, who knows what they be up to in their private time. Press 1, and they support Andrew Tate. That's kind of ego, man. That's ego inflated there. Press 1, but I think she's jealous of Miss Nicole. I really think she's jealous, and she's trying her best way to please. Press 1, the best way to please the people who have her on slave wages. And why is Andrew Tatum? Why is Officer Tatum just sitting up there like a hoe? Press 1 and letting these females. I would have stopped Candace and said, "That's wrong, Candace. Now I'm with you, but that's wrong. You ladies, calm down. Let's take a break." Press 1. That's wrong. We're not gonna do that. We're not doing that on this show. Where's the men in the red pill? They gone, family. They penises shriveled up. They balls is the size of hamster balls. Press 1. All they got to say is black people don't deserve reparations on that media group. Only thing they got to say is black people is from Africa on that media group. They love everything about Jewish reparation. They want to go to Ukraine. Y'all don't see the same marketing team hating you but loving the foreign world? Press 1. Well, I'm Kev Gills of Coffee and Kush and the Urban Conservative. Press 1.
Saying that I'm lying. Now you're saying that I can't. Which phone call?
The one yesterday.
Nicole, we have permission
We do not.
to pause this clip in post, yes or no, and to insert things that you actually
Did
said.
you tape our private phone call?
We can move on to the next topic. We don't have permission to air it.
Now this
Wow. Come on, Crowder. Let's go, Nicole. Let's go, Brandon. Fake ass Trump supporter. Blacks for Trump. Press 1. Urban Conservatives stand with Donald Trump. Press 1. We like Donald Trump. We hate the rest of y'all, but we like Donald. Press 1. We always did. Only people who got us to hate Donald Trump was Joe Biden and them and Kamala Harris and the same people who driving the trauma card with black folk. Press 1. But the difference between me and Officer Tatum and all these media conglomerates that are funded by oil tycoons and big tech, press 1. These are all self-admitted. I am the last one breathing. What that means is the last real person on the internet that's alive. It's real. I'm not a corporate junkie. I got my soul. I can look in this mirror and see my soul. Press 1. You see, I'm proud of me. Because you know how fast niggas jump to shit. And when you work hard as an entrepreneur on your craft and what you're doing, your media group on this YouTube thing, I didn't let pages going down and low views stop me. Not at all. So they don't even know how to approach a person like me. Press 1. All my supporters are on my Patreon. I picked that up 2 years ago. Before these niggas even start thinking about Patreon. Press 1. Before these niggas even start saying I made it cool to even mention anything. Press 1. Patreon, bro. That's where my support group is. That's for, look, every month when Patreon pays, that drives the currency for my show. Pay for interviews, marketing, a legitimizing business. Press 1, co-host fee. So yeah, I got a whole budget on like right there. You feel me? Yeah. So when we work hard as independent, like Steven Crowder, Mr. Kevin Gillespie of the Kev Gill's Urban Conservative Show, and many other YouTubers, big and small, we ain't going.
Irony is bananas. A day ago, I saw Candace Owens losing her shit at Steven Crowder taping a conversation between him and Jeremy from Daily Wire. Watch what Candace says about this topic.
Why the hell did you record him? What were you doing that for? Did you think you were going to go to court?
Fair point.
Did you think you were going to go to court? Because that's the only reason you record someone. You'd be like, I don't trust my ex-fucking wife. Pardon my language, okay? I don't trust my ex-wife, so I'm going to record this phone call for safety, right? You record it because you're nervous that there's going to be a court hearing or the police are going to find out and you've got to back up what you said.
What? So what is it? So you guys got caught making an offer to somebody who's already bound by contract? Well, even I know that's blasphemy. Press 1. I even know it's blasphemy. Hit that like button and subscribe. That's blasphemy right there.
Okay? Why are you recording your friend? If not because you think it's going to go to court. Oh, because you think it's going to go to public and you're doing it intentionally because you know you're about to start a war. People, please use your common sense.
We are, Candace. We are. That's why we're here. That's why Nicole is tired of your shit, Candace. That's why Nicole Arbor and Steve Crowder and the rest of these brave people are tired of this false bullshit.
I'm so disappointed in you, and you claim to be versus who you are. Oh, if you get bullied by Candace Owens, you can get through it, everybody.
Candace, knowing that I was not allowed to comment or swing back, knowing that, went on a tirade for days, live streams and tweets and posts, just smearing my name.
That's all
Everything
she does.
From I'm not a conservative. Okay, so that's trying to get me away from my community within the.
No. How are you blacklisting people? PSA to conservative. I'm a conservative. I'm just in the inner city. I'm not staying away from Nicole. Press 1. I'm a conservative. I'm not staying away from Nicole because your angel mama ass working at that damn media group who hates conservatives, who is funded by big oil and big tech, as we proved, and support traffickers. Yeah, support traffickers. Let me line y'all up real good. I hate sex traffickers. I think they deserve 50 years minimum. I hate them. I hate sex traffickers. And every one of y'all that fall down, I'm going to put your face on a memorial. Press 1. Captured. Detained. Press 1. Facts. Just because I'm a brown-skinned, melanated man, don't believe. I'm not your friend. No, bro. Y'all niggas is trying to. You know what? I'm going to get to this later on. Black folk, we be tripping. But I'm going to get to that later on.
Conservative community.
She's clearly not a conservative.
She said that I falsely accused men.
I'm a big believer that if a woman falsely accuses you, you should file a report against them. Don't let.
Oh my gosh. She dropped the fake charges against men deserve justice for false allegations. Hashtag him too. Oh, she's vicious.
Just let it be like, oh, well, I survived
vicious.
that one. Like, she has now dropped
this is her life.
charge
Jeez.
against Ryan Upchurch.
I'm going to take a
She
second
doesn't
to
even have a life. Where's her children? She don't even have a life.
clarify this because she just said charges. Now, I have no idea what Candace Owens is talking about. There have never been, that I know of, any charges filed against Ryan Upchurch, not by me.
Oh, so to be honest, she's just out Oh my goodness.
No idea what she's talking about. So there were no charges, therefore no charges were dropped. Do I wish there were charges against Ryan Upchurch? Do I think there may be in the future? Maybe, but there have never been.
No, this ain't no cat fight of the year. This ain't no cat fight of the year. This is gang stalking, racist media groups, trolling, gang stalking. You gotta go. No, this ain't no cat fight. No, we don't do entertainment like that. It's Coffee and Kush TV late night with the Row. Yeah, this is strictly to the business. I know you thought you was gonna come over here and make a friend, loser. That's not happening.
Charges related to me and Ryan Upchurch ever.
Because she should drop the charges against Ryan Upchurch because she lied, right?
Now I want everyone to imagine this hypothetical with me. Imagine you're the victim of stalking, harassment, violence, domestic violence, or worse, and a celebrity goes onto their platform and tells millions of people that you filed fake charges. Those charges were dropped and you lied.
Oh, yes, this is fun.
How would you feel?
This is very typical of narcissistic abuse.
It is.
They form teams
Let's go.
and they target their victim
Come on.
and they just pummel them.
Let's go.
They attack like freaking bears
That's right.
until there's nothing left of that person or that person kills themselves.
That's
It was
right.
told to me that that was the goal.
The goal is to push you to suicide. Press 1. The goal is to annoy you so much, but that's why you go to bed at night. Let them work hard and harder and harder. Press 1. With God on your side, you go to bed at night. They're the ones that can't rest. Remember, I kept telling y'all about these groups. They laughing in the background. Who you think I'm talking about? These weak-ass advertising firms and media conglomerates looking for the next celebrity. Tell them they can. Press 1. We don't do slave deals over here. Press 1. Hard work and dedication. Self-made, self-paid. I ain't looking for no check from big government and big corporation and big oil. Those are the same people who raped and took the land from our forefathers. Press 1 and gave us nothing. So why would I even want to be around people who are funded at PragerU or that whatever media group that don't? It's just stupid. Why? Somebody said slander and defamation. There you go, Lewis. Exactly. Slander and defamation. And it's like gaslighting in the most basic form.
Was to make me kill myself. That I would have nobody to go back to. I would be a pariah in my industry. I was talking with the Daily Wire, Babylon Bee, and The Blaze. All three about doing a show with them, doing comedy stuff with them. All three suddenly were gone. In fact, Seth from Babylon Bee was such a coward, he deleted a photo of us together. He didn't bother to ask me what happened. He just deleted the photo. And this is how smear campaigns work.
Yeah.
They take a lie and then they spread it.
People are trying to give us wallet for days, trying to give us wallet from her, and she wouldn't give it back.
All right, we're going to clarify this lie once and for all. So, Ryan Upchurch was staying in my guest room, and he left a lot of shit in there. Like, I mean, a lot. Here's some of the stuff that he left in there. And it was everywhere. Like, it was a tornado. For those of you listening on the podcast, I'm showing.
She made sure she put the weed there. Ryan, press 1. Look. Good job. Good job, Lori. Nicole, I mean, what's that right there? I know in that Altoids, that's weed. Press 1. And I see 4 Swisher Sweets, 2 regulars, and a blueberry. I don't even smoke those. And a pack of backwood. Press 1. I see chewing tobacco. Oh, they doing drugs like us. Press 1. They do drugs like the rest of us. And they support, the only thing about them conservative is we beat up people who abuse children and traffic them. Press 1. And they love them and support them and make them money. Press 1 because they're cool and got Bugatti. Press 1, but they all smoking weed. Lord have mercy. Who smokes marijuana? Press 1. They probably all voted for the 94 crime bill. All of them. Drugs. Just like everybody else. Y'all ain't better than nobody. Because y'all put on piles and piles of makeup and talk fast. Candace Owens. You ain't better. Y'all over there smoking dope all day, all night. You smoke Reggie? That's that shit I don't like. I bet you Candace Owens smoke a lot of weed if these are friends. Press 1. He got a lot of weed in that Altoids box right there. Thank you, Nicole. I knew it was something up with these potheads. Ah, y'all out there living with y'all mamas? Ah, press what? Ah, the conservative movement. It seems like it ain't just the modern woman, it's the modern man. God, you live with your mama on the couch. Press one. Bruh. Whew. I thought that was just Pookie and Ray Ray. With gangster shoes and sliders. Press one. No, the conservatives got their homeless YouTubers as well that will do anything for a fast buck. Willing to be, hey, if you live with your mom, you willing to accept slave wage? Press one. I ain't never seen white people live with their mama. That's embarrassing. How the fuck do y'all live with y'all parents and be out here talking about black people? Press one. History. That's them slave wages that have you living with your mama. Candace Owens just sleep at the studio. She don't even go home. Her husband has to be the best babysitter on earth, or she ain't got no kids. She playing. There wasn't Candace Owens kids. Press one. There was make believe. Press one. There was some white babies. Press one. There was some white babies. Since she be doing all this talking, we'll never see her doing nothing on the daily, doing nothing. Even Pearly Things, who hires slave workers as well, she at least trying to cook and trying to do something with the kids. She ain't never nowhere. You just in the studio talking shit. While all the average black women in the world, in America, is taking care of their kids. You may not like how they act, but they taking care of their kids. They ain't on social media. Who? Ma'am, how do you sleep? Press one. Fuck them kids, huh? She got a baby bottle feeder. It just pops in their mouth while she travels across in America and does her shows. Press one, and she flies back. I'm not believing not one more Candace Owens story until we know who her mama and daddy is and not her grandfather they just made up. That's right. So she called her a liar. She called her a thief. Oh, she's just creating all type of legal problems for herself. Yes, very. Oh, oh yes. That's what's funny, is because you know what? I was watching. What's that? Mortimer. What's that movie with Mortimer and Eddie Murphy and those rich people for the insurance company, the Lloyd of London people? Press one. And one thing they said, bro. One thing. Wait a minute. Hold up. One thing old boy tried to get Eddie Murphy. You remember he kept setting him up and dropping money on the floor on trading places to see if they'd take the money. Press one, and he gave it back. Then he fucked him up. Because they trying to set the nigga up the whole... That's what they do. Let me leave my stuff here and then say they they try to take it from me. Oh, so they tried to get her arrested. Hit that like button. Shout out to my super chat, Pierre. Shout out to you, sir. People usually leave a comment, but shout out to you in the super chat. Press 1. Anybody else want to support? The super chat is available for you as well. But how could you trying to make people go to jail? Candace Owens, you setting people up, Candace, to go to jail? Y'all the whole setup crew. I tell y'all what happened to me. They try to set me up so cold, but I'm such a good person. I live my life good, bro. A person with good judgment, they can look at me and my files on police, and they'll be like, This is the first thing they're going to say to you, little stupid criminal. I'm telling you, they're going to say, ain't no way. This guy wouldn't do none of this because that's not even in his MO. That's not even nowhere. See, what y'all don't understand is like judges, and once they bring up your file, they're like, And that's how y'all get caught the fuck up doing shit. Y'all fake saying, this don't look right. All it takes is the right eye of legal perspective. Nah, this guy go to jail for tickets and not showing up to court. That's little shit. We got that right here. This shit over here is saying some other shit, some setup shit. Now we got to get to the bottom of this. Press 1. And I'm just so happy that I can take part in the destruction. Press 1. Check. So y'all setting people up. Y'all, who's to say? Candace Owens, Andrew Tate said he was a hitman. He's a killer. Press 1. You need somebody taken out? Andrew Tate. So Candace Owens not only hangs out with traffickers, everything on Andrew Tate's business card she hangs out with. So that's murderers, set up artists. You need somebody taken out. You wanna get them arrested. What? And now that Tate ain't there no more, press 1. Check out No Scent Man from Comics and Cough. Shout out to you, sir. Check it out. Yeah, but look, shout out to you from where? Check out No Scent Man from Comics and Cough. Shout out to you. I'm gonna check it out too. I like new shit. I like new shit that haven't grabbed my YouTube algorithm per se when I wake up in the morning. So yeah, it's time to. This is easy for me. The urban conservative, listening to Candace Owens this way, I didn't think listen. I thought I was the only one who didn't like her, who thought something was fishy. But now that I'm listening to her, it's more evident than this is like witchery. This is witchery. This is the epitome. All of this tells signs of gang stalking, people getting around individual, people knowing what you're wearing. Press 1. People trying to run you over. Press 1. People trying to run you over. People trying to set you up with LAPD. All that. All that shit come with truth telling. This ain't no game. These people behind, that's all that's happening. They're being exposed by God himself. Press 1. That's all that's happening. Allowing me to ask the right questions to make you think correctly. It's time. Because Andrew Tate, the trafficker, has fallen. Kevin Samuels has fallen. I already told you that was already signs of trafficking. Press 1. I already told you that was already to get you to go against the black man and black woman to separate. Come on, family. We know what they did and we know why we fucked up. Press 1. And y'all trying to make it a modern man and a modern woman and what guys want. Y'all funny looking ass British blacks. Y'all stay right over there with Pearl. Don't even come over here. I don't even like that accent. Nah, bruh. Whenever you choose to be a debt slave and a wage slave for a person who openly admits, ain't no black in you. You're just a black European Press one. You just a black European. This white lady got them calling the other black lady. She called the other black lady auntie. Y'all people, black folk, I'm going to talk to y'all today. I'm going to talk to y'all. No, like you're not all there because guess what? She already had the proof and you didn't know. So you're just talking on the internet looking psychotic now that she presents Look at Yourself TV. Press one. You're just stupid. The comments that you make is derogatory. They're hateful, spiteful, mean. They're worse than Tasha K. They're worse. Worse. Because you can turn Tasha K off. Candace speaks for white supremacy and the media groups that push false narratives on history and what happened to us. That's why I don't like them. They work for big oil and big tech. Wow. Bingo. Yeah. I figured that out years ago, 3 years ago. Oh yeah, Cloud Lord shit. Press one. See, I just haven't utilized it because I've just been chilling and working on this organically without tagging correctly, just talking shit. Press one, but coffee and kush is on the way. That's all I'm saying. It's right there. Oh, wow. Put it on. Let's see. So she's a gaslighter. She gaslights, which is narcissistically dangerous. This is the type of shit that get people killed. This is dangerous. Okay? This is dangerous. One second, leader. I'm gonna bring you on one quick second. This is dangerous. And that's why I'm talking about it. Because most people will say, oh, that's mean, and it is. But above that, it's fucking dangerous, the situation Candace put her in. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up? Oh, you couldn't hear it. Okay, my bad. My bad. Hold up. I'm gonna put it on because I'll be switching back and forth. Sometimes I have technical issues, and I've learned how to switch back and forth in between my technical issues.
Yeah. And I'm like, we want to hear it.
So what you think about
I can see the production. Yeah, it's like the crazy part about it is that it's actually orchestrated this way even beforehand to grab and snatch, and they're looking for people who are popular or have a following, so to call, just so that they can grasp them and manipulate it and change the whole concept.
Yes.
This is crafty. And to be able to see it, it's amazing. And it's only because of God.
I never would have thought that Candace acts this way. When I first seen her, I wouldn't know she's
it's funny. It's funny that you brought this up because I always try to stay in my lane and in my place. But it was a video a long time ago that we was talking about Candace, and he was showing it, and I put in there that she's babbling because to me I was at the stage where I could hear her just babbling, and I was never a fan of her. I liked the fact that she was seeming like she was a strong woman, but in her videos, to me, I always could see that when you got God in you, you can elevate people, but you don't degrade them and try to talk about them to lift them up.
Yes.
So I was able to see that in her. And then when I did research, and now you got her mind always saying, let's research. And I started looking at her, and just what you just said now, they never have any parents. It's like, it's just a fictitious character that somehow, I don't know, because I know they all part of like Explore Talent. I don't know like how it all manifests itself, but it's something about these people. And when you just live in a lie, like you said, you see they smoke weed, they do this.
Yes.
When you live in your lie, it's easy for you to act wicked and evil.
That's right.
Living in your truth, even if it's not even something that you or people might think is good or bad or, like that. But if you're living in your truth and you get connected to God, He'll show you if you're not supposed to do it or not. Not man.
Right.
When you trying to live out to man. Who cares?
You
No
live in a
spirit.
false life, and you up here smoking weed in the background, hanging out with Nicole over here.
Yeah.
Shout out to the weed smokers. This is America, but we not.
Yeah, no, just
we're not
right.
We're gonna go put black people down as pot smokers when you guys are all supporting traffickers and manipulating the so-called market.
Yes.
Go ahead, sister. You're not finna do that.
You're not gonna make us think that. Yeah. So that's why I'm like I'm with people who living in their truth. Not to say I'm
how you
want
sleep on
people
the
to
couch?
exhibit,
How do you sleep on the couch?
and talk about and want to talk about somebody else. And I know because I know my people. I know that we trying to live in this wicked world.
That's right.
Yeah, and they want us to be feeling so horrible about yourself when they committing the same sins. Or, not to say it's a sin, but and they just living a lie, acting like they're doing this, but in behind the covers and when the closed doors, all hate break loose, and then you're able to let all kind of other wickedness to the fact that you'll sit there and be involved in any kind of trafficking and stuff like that. It's sickening.
And you can't even defend it. When a person is arrested for sex trafficking, and they talk about 15-year-olds, as a friend, as a person who believed in anything people stand for, you got to be a man and bag the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
This is bigger than what you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to bag up.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I said. I said she was babbling where she was, and she has no parents, and you was like, okay, enough. It was under melanated butterfly. You was like, boom, out of here. But I was always looking at her from a whole different perspective. So that's how sometimes it's like that. We see different stuff.
Yes.
And I'm staying in the spirit and staying in my Bible so that I can be able to develop and try to make better judgment and, listen and learn.
And that's all we can do. And I thank you for the call, Lita. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. I love the queens out there that support this broadcast. They've been attacking black women for the last 3-4 years with this modern woman and modern man and what women want and what. But all of these guys all of them are deformed. Press one. None of them have the ability to talk to women. Press one. So that's why they worship Tate after Kevin Samuels and called him Godfather. Why he telling 21 and 22 and 23-year-old girls who are in Christ to go give up their bodies right now. I'm watching the video, so I already know what's at stake for these individuals. Y'all can sit up here and not ask the right questions, but in media, you have to ask the right questions. It's just one big trafficking and drug network we're dealing with here. Andrew Tate claims to be an assassin. That motherfucker Taliban.
And I think most reasonable people would think that's reasonable. I'm not giving it to some random guy when that person hasn't told me that it's okay. Pretty normal. Later that night, I get a call from someone who said they're the police. I thought they were joking because it was so ridiculous. Basically asserting that if I didn't give it back, that it was theft and that they had reported it. From the moment I found it to the moment it was back in the police custody was less than 24 hours, and it would have been sooner. But the second that you report something as stolen or whatever it is that the report was, I was told by the police I had to give it to a police officer.
There's been 4 days of someone trying to get their wallet back. It shows that something's wrong, right? Like you're like not all there. Like
it turns out it was totally just a PR move for him. Every time he's releasing a song or an album, this Ryan Upchurch guy notoriously causes a massive controversy with people who have large followings. Last year alone, he did the same thing to Morgan Wallen. He had done it to Luke Combs. This was unfortunately my turn. Surprise, surprise, I got a Google alert on my name when this article came out. And the article details how Ryan Upchurch makes millions of dollars using clickbait as his marketing tool. So for those of you who don't know, clickbait is when you make up or sensationalize stories. This is his
That's like DJ Academic's whole beginning. Clickbait. Sensationalizing the Chirac Wolverine and the Chirac Demon he created X-Men and WWE characters out of real people in Chicago who was losing their lives, and a lot of blood is on his hand. And he was just hit with an egg in his face live on the camera. So to me, yeah, his shit is right around the corner.
Marketing plan, and he proudly promotes it. Feel free to read this article. It details other people he's done this to. By the way, he lost his wallet every few days.
people are trying to give us wallet for days, trying to give us wallet from her, and she wouldn't give it back.
There was one time where I just couldn't take it anymore, and I jumped into her live stream, and I'm like, put me on your live. And she looked scared. Like scared.
Candace,
like, wait a minute, why is she on
ruthless.
here? I thought she's not allowed to talk about this. What?
Yeah, she's a manipulator.
She lied and said that I blocked her. She was never blocked. I had lawyers and victim services people messaging me frantically, being like, Nicole, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. We have to keep you safe.
Here's a post she made lying to her audience, saying that I blocked her, and right after that, I was in her freaking live stream.
Yeah, anyways, Cole said, let her join, and this was a publicity stunt. What was a publicity stunt? My discount is Chrissy. That's the code, Chrissy, for tonight. How could you possibly say that we did this for publicity? Discount code, Chrissy. Just stop with the lies. Go.
Wow. It's all a sham. They whole make money just off of black bashing.
Chrissy, that's the code, Chrissy, for tonight. How could you possibly say that we did this for publicity? Discount code, Chrissy. Just stop with the lies. Go, dailywire.com/subscribe. There are so many people left and right that are just fake.
She knew what she was doing, and she knew that I couldn't respond.
She went to the domestic violence clinic, and like, it's just not okay. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know Ryan Upchurch.
I just want to show you.
If you don't
who these
know
men
him,
are
then why?
that Candace Owens came to rescue.
And she don't know
Take a
him, so
look.
why
I
are
got
you
mad. And look at my hand.
I saw you get mad.
I punched the table 3 times.
That's not cool.
You're right, it's not.
Fuck you. And if you see me somewhere, motherfucker, you better stay far as fuck away.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be a problem with you, partner. As soon as you get to going with that right there, boop bop beep, all you can press one, all you can boop, 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 boop. Body blow, uppercut, press one. He burned off 30% of his stamina right there. These are the people that Candace supports here and comes to bat for. Very dangerous individuals and mentally unstable.
Fucking playing. And you know that I ain't fucking playing.
Oh, these people dangerous, man. And these are the people you come to bat for? Who knows what y'all been doing on this internet for years? How many people ended up dead by suicide or set up shit and ruined careers? Y'all hands is bloody, fake Christians.
Telling everybody about God's motherfucking plan, wouldn't you?
The idea that you were scared for your life is like, come on, man.
Pulled out this knife and I stabbed the fuck out of the chair that I'm sitting in.
These are all the signs of a murder about to take place. Press 1. See? This is what you dealing with. Yeah, we coming with fact. Look at this. This is what you dealing with. Candace Owens. This woman has every reason to be afraid. Why y'all gaslighting her is amazing, but it goes right into what we're going into at the U. I love it.
This is my chair. It died last night. I'm still sitting in it.
I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you. And me and you both know I'll pull up and smack the fuck out of you.
Come over here so I can wipe your goddamn face on this motherfucking concrete. Shut the fuck up.
Tommy Vexed.
This is Tommy Vexed. Allegedly, Candace and her manager are now friends with this guy. I made the mistake of associating with him for a few weeks. He told me he was being canceled because he's a Trump supporter. That seems to be like the platform that he goes on, is I'm being canceled because I'm conservative and a Trump
Yeah,
supporter.
that's what they lie
It turns
with.
out that there are many. I want to clarify this because I talked about it on the panel and I got some of my facts mixed up. So I want to clarify this. There are many allegations of violence, domestic violence, and violence against women perpetrated by this man. I have heard between 7 and 9 restraining orders have been filed against him.
Damn,
A bunch of
Candace,
them
this
have
is
been
who you
filed
dealing with, huh?
successfully, and I know for a fact that he's currently in court again this year for another restraining order. There's even an abuse support group on Instagram called Surviving Tommy Vax. This man is terrifying. Over the last 2 years, he's made over 1,000, if not thousands, of posts about me when I hardly knew him for a few weeks. This one in particular was extra scary because he details how easy it would be to essentially hire a hitman. And although he doesn't say my name in it, there were comments below from fans saying, "Is this about Nicole Arbor?" And he liked it.
Wow. That goes back to what? That goes back to what? And who? Yeah. Yeah.
Send this to Ryan for Nicole Arbor. And he liked it.
Hold it down, fuck it, bash its head in.
Matthew Santoro, similar story, said that she aggressed him and then pretended she was the victim.
How do you know that he made it all up?
He flat out told me that it was a lie, that
I was hit in the face for the first time in my life.
people do things mutually for promotion. Basically, he called it clickbait. I know the truth.
Watching the live streams back is so hard because it takes me right back to where I was when it happened. And I had friends calling, I had family calling, I had all these people being like, what's happening? Why is she doing this to you? And I'm like, because she's a really bad person. Because there was no other answer. She knew what she was saying wasn't true, and it didn't matter.
It's too many people that don't know each other that are telling you the same thing. It's too many people that don't know each other that are telling you the same thing.
Wow.
It's too many people that don't know each other that are telling you the same thing.
Meanwhile, other victims of these men were hitting me up and being like, what is Candace doing? Why is she doing this to us? Because it's not just me. It's not just
wow.
me. You know, she'll go on about Epstein and Weinstein and how did this all happen? Because of fucking people like you, Candace.
Press one.
Because of people like you.
I told you. I told you. I told you. This is the same type of protection Epstein was getting from the media groups who were affiliated with Epstein, Weinstein, and all the above. You guys are the one who give access to sex traffickers, abusers, stalkers, pedophiles. Press one under the guise of social topics. How you gonna hide trafficking in sex tourism with modern men leaving LA in great numbers? Get the fuck out of here. No, we not. We don't want one of them little dirt bag ass females out the world that's trying to come back to America anyway. You better deal with what you got. You don't like the women in your area? Move. You got enough money to move and travel everywhere else? Go move over there. You don't like it? Go over there. Go over there. It's a bunch of black women in America. Press one. Niggas ain't even doing no research. They just talking and capping. Press one. That this marketing firms and these media groups hate black women so much. They started a whole campaign with black people. Hired a bunch of individuals who are unknowingly in their minds don't became a debt slave. They don't became a wage slave to specific corporations and people who set out to put them as the lowest paid people who produce the most work. That came out of her mouth. Press one. How could y'all work? And now I know. Y'all little European Africans, because that's what y'all are. Y'all ain't nothing but the European Africans who dealt with the overthrowing governments who destroyed America. Press one. That's why I don't give no shit about history lessons in the middle of media propaganda.
Because you had no idea what you were talking about, but you kept talking.
That's right.
Multiple victims just like, okay, we're finally going to get these guys. And then Candace Owens backs them up.
First and foremost, I have never spoken to Ryan Upchurch in my life. So trust the science is the code, Daily Wire.
When I needed my community the most, you separated me from everybody.
You gaslit you. And Candace was a big part of that.
Because,
It's on it that you got all the proof.
Candace Owens will lose it if a teenager tweets like, don't mess with, I don't know, the Arabs or something, she'll be like, I'm getting threatened.
Greta,
For those of you who might have missed
Greta.
it, one of my stalkers is Jared Taylor from Black Rifle Coffee Company. After Candace did this to me, she got a sponsorship from Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Wow. Press one. Press one. Wow. Good work, Nicole. Good fucking
If a
work.
teenager tweets like, don't mess with, I don't know, the Arabs or something, she'll be like, I'm getting threatened. For those of you who might have missed it, one of my stalkers is Jared Taylor from Black Rifle Coffee Company.
So to keep it 100 with you, it's a beautiful. Hold up, let me bring this up. It's a beautiful time where you can see it in real time. These people are ruthless. When they say no cap, ruthless, family, and it's all for media propaganda. Why do you think those people at Fresh and Fit said we don't like black women? The whole ploy was black women, and they learned to adjust it to modern women. Press one. Now, we went over these videos where Andrew Tate and the 15-year-old girl. Press one. I just want to go through a little bit. That's all. I want to go through, talk a little shit in the morning. Coffee and Kush TV. We've been on the air for 1 hour and 41 minutes. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Support if you can. The link is in the chat room. D. Jordan, what's up with you, champion? You got to wake up from this daydream in real life. They got us hating each other by way of media. Press one. They got us hating each other. I mean, really thinking that we got modern women and modern men at odds with each other like a bunch of bitches. The men who talk about modern women all damn day, you're not finna change modern women. You're not finna change women at all. Press one. You better find you a good woman. Stop trying to get the women. Press one, but y'all don't like women. Press one. They don't like women. Press one. They hate women. Hit that like button. You can see it in their face. From Abba and the other guy. From Myron and Sneaky O. It's like one little bi-boy fantasy they all live in where there's no women. The only women that there is sluts. Press one. Strippers and Instagram OnlyFans broads. AKA sluts. Press one who they're advertising sluts to a bunch of dweebs and webcam companies over there, and they just got their whole company snatched up. Press one. Ain't no way a bunch of black men on the internet get up and cry about modern. Do you know that 95.7% of these niggas are homosexuals anyway? They don't care about no damn women or what you going through. They put here to catch an algorithm and talk about your black ass and bring up the most stupid Instagram videos they can find to manipulate what they saying and blast it to 100,000 followers here and 100,000 followers there. Press one. As long as you can create the selling of it. Press one. Y'all want to see mediocre tutorials? Sell this shit? Now, why I brought up mediocre tutorials? Press one. Why I brought up? Because he's coming out of nowhere. He got muscles. She's trying to buy him out. Press one. They're trying. He's just not cool enough. He'll never be Andrew Tate. He'll never be Kevin Samuels. The fucking dweeb. Press one. The fucking dweeb. You can't fuck with the strippers or the thoughts or none of the conservative. Nothing. That's why y'all don't even got no women. Y'all rather see y'all only woman is pearly things. Y'all ain't fucking nothing. Press one. A bunch of dweebs. Press one. A bunch of demasculated $47.99 to Andrew Tate, $4 to the model to watch porn way over in Romania with Andrew Tate and them. Y'all's a bunch of goofies. Y'all goofy. Press 1. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let's listen to the dweebs' new fantasy stories. Okay, listen. Now I want y'all to do something for me. The sound probably out, right? Press 1. The sound probably. Let me see what the sound is. Let me see if I can get it on. Let me see. Please. All right, here we go. God is good. Now watch this. Kev Gill's getting a little more technical. I'm gonna be a producer real soon. Watch this. That's garbage. Oh my goodness. But can you? Okay, you can't hear. But did you see Did you see what he was saying? This is what they're doing. Can you hear me at least? Okay, can you hear me? What they're doing is, this is why I'm gonna stop them right now. Press 1. They're trying to find the next Andrew Tate. So what he's saying is, if you look at it, he's saying your new Bachelor series. Imagine putting me in a house and have all of these women. Brittany Renner, what's up? I got you, girl. That was weak as hell. So in actuality, you sat up there and talked all that shit about Brittany. Yet you're like, hey, Brittany, come be a guest in our program, and anybody who raised themselves. Seems like hate. It's just pearly things. It's not even attractive, which is why she's linking herself to the ideology of men. She's just one of these little volleyball broads who got woe the fuck out, and she needs more validation. So to put down black women and say this and give Kevin Samuels statistics, fuck her. She got Marcus fired. Press 1. She 18, 19, 20 years old. Lead a bar with Marcus. Go to the gym with Marcus. Press 1. All of this shit with Marcus. They're going to get him fired. Because he's going to train her sister. This is pathetic. Setup artists all over the place. Press 1. I don't support nobody who throw black people in jail. What's wrong with y'all, bro? We care about that old fake ass. That's the Me Too movement. That's a Me Too move. Press 1. Ain't nothing like a Me Too move. That's why I was saying these red pills, they're so contradictions. Press 1. Person is so contradictive. Can y'all hear me? All right, cool. Cool. So you wanna bash her and with Kevin Samuels, but you need her and you wink your eye at her. You guys are like dweebs for real, like shady predatory behaviors of not being your authentic self while being online. This shit is weird. I ain't gonna lie to you. So y'all want to get a new house with 30 females and do what? Traffic? What you want to do? You want to be the new Kevin, not Kevin Samuels. You want to be the new, this your idea. You want to be the new this one and that one. You can't hold a conversation, nerd. You can't hold a conversation with 5, 10 bad bitches. You can't hold no damn conversation pads, Yu-Gi-Oh cards and video games. You know nothing about history. You know nothing about what a set of black woman nor a black man free. And all you do is talk shit. As soon as the black woman see your page, nigga, like, fuck you, dweeb. She gonna get you for anything that you got and not hit you back. Press 1. Because y'all dweebs. You might as well go to a foreign nation with over there to Romania with your good friend. He was another nigga. Friend is Tate Andrews. Press 1. So he wants to be the next Tate. It'll take them further. They selling them ideas. This is how they get you out there. Press 1. You think you becoming bigger, but they need a scapegoat and they need your units, nigga. Press 1. They need those units. Press 1. They want to become their marketing team to push those units. Press 1. They hawked you and searched you out, and you up there living like, yeah, this is what we can do. They put it off on you. Like old boy said yesterday, Kev, everything will link back to you because it's all yours, but it's all mine anyway. Press 1. It's all mine anyway. Press 1. I'm telling you, it's the same marketing teams over and over. They right at my front door. You saw that deal? They right at the front door. Please. No, man, I'm a real producer. I'm going into production. Yeah, bro. Y'all gave me the blueprint. Listening to y'all people. Press 1. I don't got the blueprint. Press 1. Now I can move forward and hire my first co-host and begin production. Coffee and Kush TV. God is good, huh? So you always want to wait for the right time. Press 1, put it up, sit back for a little bit, develop this, keep that there, and then we move right along. Now I see the marketing tricks and the marketing firms, and we can do all that in-house anyway. Press 1. I get paid off the front end, middle end, and the back end. Press 1. You want to use my product? You can go places. Press 1. We develop a marketing scheme. Press 1. We can open up KevRow clips. Press 1. More clips of Kev Gills. Press 1 and keep doing what we doing. We not in no rush. I haven't been in a rush in 3-4 years since I've been on this YouTube, and I just been building brick by brick. Press 1. I don't need to be rushed into stardom because I'm not a famous person. I'm not here to be a star according to what you think a famous person is. I'm not here at the leisure time of nobody else. I'm on my time. And when the world recognizes what they're supposed to, and the media has done what it's doing, and everything is a good thing by God, G. That's it. Once it's produced and choreographed, I don't know when. I just know this is today's news, tomorrow news today. You can call this a prophecy because all of them are going to fall. You're going to watch it. Next thing you're going to see them. Their numbers dwindling. Because we are going to go hammer home at these neoconservatives and teach their propaganda marketing scheme so other YouTubers don't fall under prey by people who want to scapegoat them. Can't scapegoat me. Press 1. Nah, they about to scapegoat you. Well, I know they was licking their chops. We almost got him. I just be playing. I got a whole team that I talk with after the show, and we talk about what people say during the chat, what people say, their perspectives on marketing, or all of these things, and try to come up with an idea of the why. But, nigga, you is the why. Press 1. That's what it is. So we gonna keep pushing for the truth and keep talking. I gotta again eat some lunch. I am a human being. I have to eat. I'm gonna get some orange juice from a nice restaurant or something. I gotta fix this issue of the flu that I have. But we're gonna continue on to show more. Probably tomorrow on the Urban Conservatives. We're gonna get ready for Coffee and Kush TV. Hold up, caller. We're gonna get ready for Coffee and Kush TV. Hold up, caller. Your boy Kev over here working hard. Is my mic on? Y'all can hear me pretty good? All right, let me get you on. I don't know why this has happened. You're going to have to call back because it's not connecting at all. Something's off. Thank you for the call, champion. I can't even do it. 424-209-9506. Do not call. Press 1. I got the flu. I'm on my way up out of here. Y'all call in tonight, late night with the row. Again, I will be on. Support this broadcast. Support the network. New production, Coffee and Kush TV. Entertainment is up next. Not next. It's my next podcast. Press 1. Hello, Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air. Coffee and Kush TV, you're on the air.
Yes. How you top of the morning, KevRow?
What up, champ?
I wanted to say with the disinformation, it's almost like back when we used to watch wrestling, they used to have Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes. Like Ric Flair was basically like the Donald Trump version back then. The Wall Street person always said, you know, he wore Rolex. He had the youngest. He would always say like derogatory statements. They would say more stuff about women back then. I don't know if it's the same now with TV shows now, but you know, even back then, they always had a play on how the world was, and they played it out. Dusty Rhodes was, I guess, like the redneck, the dirty.
I don't want to talk about wrestling. I'm talking about media and propaganda dealing with this specific subject. And if you want to smoke weed and you're not understanding, you start this conversation. This is a media group. This ain't WWE.
Yeah.
This is daily. Yeah. I'm sorry for your luck. KevRow. Yeah, I don't care about none of that, little niggas. Care about none of that shit. I care about the production of Urban Conservative. All that extra shit y'all talking about out there. I don't need your words. I don't need that on my show. You know, that type of mentality ain't wanted here. You ain't seen me smoke on Urban Conservative at all. Press 1. Y'all be thinking this shit is cool points. Y'all niggas don't even believe in God, G. Talk to me about God, nigga. Talk to me about God. I'm talking about no damn wrestling. Let me do that. Y'all niggas quit calling and trying to be me. You call in and you talk about the topic of these media groups. Tired of these weak ass niggas calling my show. And they fucking suffer from ADHD. My show ain't nothing to play with. This research is, I fire this shit up. Press 1, what you talking about? I really search. We really do our due diligence. Press 1. What type of niggas is these? They think I owe them something. Press 1. Nigga always want to call my show to talk about everything else than what's at stake. That's the problem. Y'all know why y'all modern men ain't shit? Because when it's time to ride, you bitch ass niggas start talking about rap and shit. That's why. Yeah, when it's time to ride and rise in your mentality, don't even complain. God put the woman over you, bitch niggas. No crying about it. You want to be a horoscope head ass? You want to serve the gods of women, Kali Ma, and you want to believe her perception, and you don't create it that you God and don't know nothing of the law, nothing of the word, nothing about history. All your history come from Rockefeller. So I just think y'all should shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Tired of Negroes. I look back at my chat room 2 years ago and the people that was in here thinking I was going to be a clown. Yeah, fuck them too. Press 1. Fucking Clubhouse. Fucking people. I'm up here talking about God, G. I'm up here talking about our redemption. These motherfuckers is stalkers. They just need something to do throughout their day and scroll on their phones and get up in Clubhouse and get up on these groups and just, they don't really, ain't nothing there. Y'all niggas ain't got nothing up here for a black woman to even grab store. They don't lower their standard. They say, yeah, just as long as you can match my energy. Press 1. And you energy. That's because you don't know nothing about God. Why don't you introduce her to law and God, something she don't know nothing about? Press 1, but you don't know. I don't want to take calls from niggas playing on my phone. I'm talking about Nicole. And if you don't see the vision of my show, if it's fuck me, nigga, then you know it's fuck you. I'm not here to play with you niggas. And I'm not like, I know y'all be getting the jokes and the ha-ha. Y'all, oh, this nigga's a clown. Whatever. You bitch-ass niggas, press 1. With ADHD, press 1. You niggas ain't graduate school. You ain't got no comprehension skills. So when you failed school, you failed life, press 1. You trying to develop some comprehension skills on my show. Talking about some damn WWE. I tell you niggas about history class, niggas be doing all this teaching. And these niggas who don't believe in God get to talking about every theatric they can come up with to take away from me destroying they bosses and they friends. I press 1. I shine on you niggas with no deal, champion. Press 1. I don't need no advertising. I am the advertisement. Press 1. You niggas is weak. If you hear what Brittany say, what type of information she gives, Amanda, Shiva, Force Glory, motherfucker, let me get to the small group of men. Nigga, I'm not talking to you weak ass niggas, bro. You niggas, you know what y'all gonna do? You gonna pretend and slow me down. You gonna pretend. That's what you gonna do. Ain't no man in you. You see how I can touch in to Nicole and Candace Owens and come back and talk to you like the urban conservative I am? That's a real gift. Press 1 and do this all day with the flu. Press 1 all day. Hit that like button and subscribe and press 1. You know I'm telling the truth. One thing I hate is for the rest of the media groups to come on this internet and make 100,000, 200, a million, 2 million, and y'all sitting back trolling. Puh, nigga. Press 1. Y'all sitting back trolling and playing. What you talking about? He's talking about 150 million. You know why you can't be successful? WWE. WW fucking E. Mind frame. I didn't do all this work to talk to dummies. I didn't come all this way, Bungalow 54, to even call my show. When you call my show, make sure it's like Lita. You see how Lita called? She was on subject, young man. You get behind her, Satan. You women rule over you niggas. Because first of all, you sleeping on the couch. You at your mama house. You don't make a considerable amount of revenue to please them. You know you got to take care of the woman. So I don't even know why y'all niggas acting like hoes. Press 1 or know what this is. There's 10 to 1. You gonna find one and quit crying, hoes. Press 1. Y'all say y'all lions and alphas. All I see is Sodom and Gomorrah. No, there's millions of beautiful black women all over the place. And they all don't think alike. And they all had different disciplines in their life. That's up to you. Now, y'all can run and try to be passport bros, huh? AKA traffickers, sex tourism, and all this other shit. And you can be Andrew Tatum and make sure, this guy here, a police officer who's free Andrew Tate. Press 1. He's pro. When do police officers, press 1, support Andrew Tate? Are these the people from the media group that set Andrew Tate up? Press 1. Everybody else out. Everybody else out. They was all over there chilling and partying with him. They all subscribed. The War Room and all this goofy shit. Yeah. How Myron, ex-police, and this guy, ex-police, defend sex traffickers of a person who's took a 15-year-old girl, 16-year-old girl from Slovenia to Lord knows where. Coffee and Kush TV. We ain't got no time to play. And it's always family.